Work to change people's fate with patriotism, Prime Minister asks BCS officers. Finding faults of the government and blaming is the regular practice and the culture of BNP, said Obaidul Qadir. A new election commission should be formed under the caretaker government, said Mirza Fakhrul. And voting has ended in 58 union parishads, 7 upazilas and 4 municipalities across the country. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Mytv News. I'm Fawzia Roshan with you in the newsroom today. Viewers, you're watching the headlines and I'm going to the details. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina today asked the new Bangladesh civil service officers to work for changing the lot of the countrymen being inspired with patriotism. The Prime Minister said this while addressing the certificate giving and closing ceremony of the 124th, 125th and 126th Law and Administration training courses at Bangladesh Civil Service Administration Academy in capital's Shahbag area today. She also directed them to identify themselves as the servants of the public. The Premier urged everyone to work together to overcome the crisis, stating that instability has arisen due to war, sanctions and energy crisis and a price hike in every country. Government has no interference in issuing the arrest warrants of BNP acting chairman Tariq Rahman and his wife Zubaida Rahman, as it is a legal process, says Awami League General Secretary Obaidul Qadir. Finding the faults of the government and blaming it for everything is a regular practice and a culture of BNP, added Obaidul Qadir. He also said the court issued arrest warrants for Tariq and his wife Zubaida in a graft case filed by the ACC. This is a legal process and there is no interference of the government. He came up with the remarks at a press briefing at the Shetu Bhavan in the capital on Wednesday, a day after BNP Secretary General Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir's allegation that the arrest warrants were issued as part of the government's political vengeance. BNP Secretary General Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir said that the election is not a game and the government should resign immediately and the caretaker government should be formed. A new election commission should be formed under that government. Future elections will be held under the government. He said this in the address of the chief guest at the biannual council session of Bogura district BNP in the afternoon. He said that the government is afraid of the way people have woken up around the ongoing departmental meetings of the BNP led by the BNP. Frightened Prime Minister says BNP will be seized like Hifazat. Through this, they proved that they was involved in the murder of Hifazat. Voting has ended in 58 union parishads, 7 upazilas and 4 municipalities across Bangladesh for the election of new representatives. Balloting started at 8 a.m. on Wednesday amid tight security and will continue until 4 p.m. without any breaks. CCTV cameras are installed in 4 municipalities: Chittagong's Fotikchori, Jamalpur's Hazrabari, Dinajpur's Parbotipur and Silet's Bishwanath. There are a total of 62 polling centers in the 36 wards of the 4 municipalities. A total of 383 voting booths are being used for the election. Meanwhile, the 7 upazilas are Chittagong's Kornofuli, Sunamganj's Jagannathpur, Silet's Osmani Nagar, Netrokona Shodor, Kushtia's Khokas and Kurigram's Romari and Chilmari. Polls are also being held for 11 UP chairman posts and the general and reserve members in different wards of 58 unions. The Narcotics Control Department has arrested a member of a drug syndicate in an elite area along with the dreaded drug crystal meth. Zafrullah Kajol, Additional Director of Dhaka Divisional Office of the organization, gave this information in a press conference at the Director's Dhaka Divisional Office. He said that the arrested Chandon had been destroying the youth of the country by selling this drug in the elite areas of the capital for a long time. RAB has arrested a person on the charge of cheating by advertising in the name of Kaviraj on social media. In the press conference in the morning, the captain of RAB 3 said that this hypocrite Kaviraj has embezzled gold ornaments and money from more than 100 people. RAB arrested hypocrite Kaviraj was Kurunui from Lohganj in Munshiganj on the complaint of several victims. Snacks, deer skins and various items were seized. He used social media to trap victims. Viewers, now international news. North Korea fired at least 10 missiles to the east and west of the Korean peninsula on Wednesday, including one that landed close to South Korean territorial waters for the first time since the 1945 division, South Korean officials said. A South Korean defense official said the missiles landed to the west of the peninsula in the Yellow Sea, known as the West Sea in Korea, and to the east in the Sea of Japan, also known as the East Sea. An air raid warning on Android Island, located about 120 kilometers east of the peninsula, was lifted about 2 p.m. local time on Wednesday. South Korean President Yoon Suk-yeol said the North Korean test was an effective territorial enrichment.
Air drills may draw more powerful follow-up measures.
The lunar flashlight is exactly what it sounds like, a spacecraft that will shine infrared light on some of the permanently shadowed parts on the moon in an effort to find water, and NASA is looking to launch next month. The briefcase says the satellite will scan the moon's south pole, where there could be severes of ice water located inside permanently shadowed regions. Lunar flashlight could locate these reservoirs, which are typically at the bottom of craters, by becoming near infrared lasers using an instrument called a 4-laser reflectometer. Infrared wavelengths are absorbed by water, so any evidence of the stuff would be reflected back to the satellite from lunar rocks and soil. The method could allow NASA to not only find the reservoirs and potentially figure out how large they are, since more apertures could indicate more water. Viewers, about today, and then the headlines once again. Work to change people's fate with patriotism, Prime Minister asks BCCS officers. Finding faults of the government and blaming is a regular practice and a culture of BNP, said Obaidul Qadir. A new election commission should be formed under that caretaker government, said Mirza Fakhrul. Voting has ended in 58 union parishads, 7 upazilas and 4 municipalities across the country. North Korea fired at least 10 missiles to the east and west of the Korean peninsula. And Bangladesh is facing India in the Super 12 of the T20 World Cup. Leighton scored the second fastest 50 of the tournament. That's all from our newsroom for now. Thanks for being with us. To join with MyTV News online, visit YouTube/MyTVBD News, and to watch all our programs, visit YouTube/MyTV Bangla, Facebook/MyTV Bangla. Our next bulletin will be telecast in Bangla at 7:30 p.m. Don't forget to join with us. Till then, stay connected. Allah Hafiz.